That was quick, and I'm back. Hey, we're going to do a little bit of the Saturday stream review after party. So I'm not sure how quickly this link, or if this link will go up, but we'll see how it all goes. I'll do a bit of a copy and paste there. So I appreciate everybody coming through. I hope you're all doing good. Hi, great Kanja. Obviously, acknowledging the original custodian of this land that I'm speaking on, and um, just the presence of the peace of the plant be with you. So I'll put the link up in there. Cheers, boys, for coming through. Just chilling out. Thought make this a bit of a usual thing. Saturday Australia review after party. So finish with the Girl Scouts. So yeah, man. Fucking on the other tip, definitely fucking happy and not happy, but it was like I guess it was it was a nice experience to go see Husky at the show and then get the opportunity to actually meet the fellow that corresponded and get a bit of a show a bit of fucking love for the effort that he puts in and get a bit of feedback. That was fucking awesome, and yeah, just like got to be dedicated to it. And humbly enough, the fella actually responded a couple times on Instagram just out of his own accord afterwards. Just shows you how down to earth the fella actually is. So much peace and much appreciation out of the Husky dude. To check it out. I think Sally might have just popped in there now. But all good, all good. Silpy, how are you, my brother? Hope you're doing good. Everything is fine in the land of oh really? Is it good now? How's the audio? Is the audio not too bad? Hope it's better. Anyway, could be a bit of a background noise going down, but just a bit of beats in the background, I guess. So yeah, got 6 people in the house, man. That's a bit surprising. I do appreciate everybody. If you can show support in the ways that usually you two people do by hitting the like, commenting, and sharing and stuff. Oh, I've hit 320 subscribers, so thank you very much to everybody out there. I'm definitely on the grind, on the grind, on the YouTube grind, I guess, and trying to do the right thing and get this platform growing, uh, like in a correct manner under the guidelines of YouTube to the fullest extent that I can, being a cannabis platform, but also definitely focusing and keeping as much honesty and integrity to it, like and realistic, authenticity, my perspective, my experience, but trying to relate with everybody and amongst everybody, because it's true to the fact that, as I've said before, cannabis brings so many people to all walks of life together. There's very much little chance that a lot of these, you'd pass so many different people on the street and you wouldn't think that you'd be sitting and talking to them, but then the fact that, you know, that beautiful dry flower gets us together to commune on the table and actually sit together and relate, smoke, enjoy life. Like that's really amazing. So um, that's another like that's what I'm seeing now and experiencing now. Prior to this, even my experience of being on medical and just being online in general, I wouldn't think I'd be like that. I wasn't like that. I didn't want photos taken of me. I wouldn't talk unless like it was about Bizzo, and doing legitimately just doing that. I would have no time for anything else. I would not no time, but I just wouldn't see sense in it. I wouldn't be really doing it. So now I've moved away from that perspective. I want to try and push forward in the right way. Um, so this channel, and it's so I can see the path and the opportunity there. So I've just got to dedicate myself, be consistent, and then also I need the audience too. I need you guys to kind of relate, not relate, but I need the input helps so I can know what direction to kind of take it and what you guys appreciate, how you're feeling, and this could even be an avenue to get your tales out in a way, like just not yeah, you can understand what I'm saying. Anyway, we got Hastem, Mr. Green Lungs in the background. Much appreciation. I'll bring him up. How are you, brother? Doing good? I hope.
What's going on, brother? Hang on a sec. I'm just trying to get my fucking headphones working.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Good to have you. It's pretty late night on a Saturday. We're just chilling.
Good to be here, bro. That was a good review.
Oh yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Just trying to build up
Decent strain.
I like it. I definitely
Yep.
like it. It's probably not the strongest and most powerful thing, but it is enjoyable. It's tasty and smooth smoke. So
With it having the
nice.
Durban in it, is it more energetic? Uplifting type?
Well, the
Because
guys in
Durban's
the
the only
comments.
pure sativa left. So.
Oh right, it's crossed with the Durban. Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it gives me as much like that creative flow or that like trigger as much as some of the other more dominant sativa ones, but same time, it's not at all putting me like a sedative couch lock, at all. It's yeah, so
Kind of equals out.
yeah, for me, it probably does. Like, it's enjoyable and it does. It's not putting me to sleep, but in terms of say like the Candyland or that Desert Flame,
Yep.
they will really kind of just stimulate straight away. You'd be thinking. Um, but yeah, if it's got the Durban in there, so I guess it's different. You haven't tried it yet, or not this one? You
No,
probably
I
had
haven't
yours.
tried any bacon yet, man. None of the
Oh,
bacon strain. There's a few. Well, fuck. There's a lot that probably a lot of us haven't tried, but yeah, I
yeah.
haven't been through pollen. I don't think they accessed bacon.
All right.
So
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty impressed to be honest. Just from where I've come in and starting at the high price point, and these ones are basically like 25% less. Um, and they're on this on they're all probably not the same strength as that Rocky and the Solus, but similar and very enjoyable. So
yeah,
taking 25% less price when you're buying them every week to fortnight, it fucking comes in handy.
I've noticed a few strains, man, that aren't like as strong as the Rocky and the Solus, or even like fucking. I think the kind medical iris. That's only like one below the fucking Solus. Like, and
Yeah.
the effects of them been somewhat. I love Solace, but Rocky, man, some of them been like better than that. Because Rocky, I don't like. I used to rate it, but as I've
Mm.
tried more, I've realised it wasn't that good for the price that you're paying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying earlier on today on fucking. I think it was Hooks Live. Like, I was attracted to the big number with the 30% and shit,
Mm-hmm.
but you come to realize soon enough that it doesn't really mean a lot. Like, fuck, with these carts, man, they're supposed to be 80%. You don't get an
Yeah.
80% effect from them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I
that's
don't
what I was
know.
saying to you. Fucking, have you tried the carts?
Yeah, yeah, I've tried them. I've tried the day and the night, and
Yeah,
like I've still got pretty much two full ones, I think, because I'm not going to them. You know what I mean? I'm
yeah,
not like it's not my go-to at all. So
yeah.
I tried it one
You
night
only
when I
use
was out.
them.
Yeah, like when I
Yeah,
got it, I used it when I was at a festival to fucking and it was good for that. And yeah, see, look, there's the full one right here.
there
Just,
you go. Yeah,
yeah, I mean they are alright, but then the flavor, I didn't find was as full on as flour. So you know, the hit is there, I guess. And I don't know, I get what you're saying, but it's not an 80% thing where it's like it's kind of not three times or uh, three or two and a half times the Rocky or
Yeah,
this.
like
You know,
you
this
have to have a
point. It's
few
not.
hits to fucking feel it. You know what I mean? Like you'd think you'd get it off just the one fucking puff.
Mm,
Like,
yeah, tolerance is there. But
oh man, my tolerance is fucking bullshit. I suggested to you though on the fucking on your live, try get those new carts that are out on the fucking line and review those because I haven't tried them yet. I'd like to fucking hear what they're like. The Cetaprem and Rex, I think they are, which like it's an indica and a sativa. They're
oh, bring it up.
700 milligram um, in the 0.5 gram carts, I think.
We'll just see if I haven't seen that yet. I haven't had a look.
I'm not sure whether it's on
That's,
Canon Reviews yet. I've seen a couple of
oh,
posts in Reddit with people
yeah,
fucking like posting them getting it. Um,
yeah.
is it up there yet? No.
Vapes 5. Let's have a look. Nah, they've only got these urban leaf
I
ones so far.
I think it's
We'll have a look.
by Aurora, but I think Medcan or Med Relief is it?
For you.
Relief maybe. Medcan or Relief are fucking the ones that are like pushing it.
Just trying to Google.
Google it and it'll come through on Reddit, man, for sure. There has been fucking Reddit posts with like photos of them.
Oh, okay. Well, there's something here. I don't know if it's the one. There's this Aurora Medical Cetaprem 510.
There you go.
Is Aurora Australian? Oh, Med
Yep.
Relief. Yeah,
Yep. There you go. Med Relief.
hang on a sec. I'll just try and share it with the screen.
And there's a Rex one as well. So there's Cetaprem is, I believe, the indica one, and the Rex is the sativa. Sorry, lads, I haven't been checking. It's cookies thin mint pheno. It's a specific pheno Durban poison called F1 Durban. The cookies claim that on it.
There it is. And oh no, it's gone over to this. Are you 19? You're gonna be 19. This is American. But anyway, that's similar thing.
There we go.
510. That's what will fit into
Sediment,
recommend.
not Cetaprem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Also known as Pink Kush. Can you read that? Does it come up on the screen? It's a high THC.
Nah, people probably could if they're on their computers. I'm on my mobile, bro. I'll just listen.
I'll just read the paragraph. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, Sediment, also known as Pink Kush, is a high THC indica strain and one of Aurora's top-selling strains. Enjoy it in the format of a 510 vape cartridge, which contains 0.5 a gram of premium strain-specific resin extracted from the dry flower. You could experience feelings of sleepiness and body relaxation with this strain, making it a great choice to help you settle in for the evening. A relative of OG Kush, its main terpene profile is B-caryophyllene, B-pinene, limonene, and myrcene. Sediment 510 vape cart is a high THC product. It is reported to be helpful in treating PTSD and sleep disorders. That $54. This isn't over there though. So this is an American or Canadian price.
54 over there. That'd be
Yeah.
interesting to see what it is over here then.
Yeah. It's got to be similar. to what's going on, I guess.
I'm pretty sure it is, man. Fucking, but yeah, it's just Australia.
It gives you a breakdown of the turbs. It's a nice site.
Has it got the Rex one on there as well?
Yeah, here it is.
Aurora Rex. That's the other one that we've got on our market.
There you go. The Rex come from Tangent or Alternate Tangerine Dream.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Oh, Bush Chook's in the back. What's up? We come to before, bro. You were fast asleep, my cousin. You were streaming with Shepard. We're all good. Good to see you, man.
What's up, Green Lungs? What's up, Fairgrow? Much love to you guys.
What's going on, buddy?
I'm fucking big. I'm 19. I'm legal age. I do look young, but I am 19. I'm being serious. I'm not gonna lie about that. There's no point. But I smoked this shit banana apple, man, and I can barely keep my fucking eyes open. It's banana apple. It's like a whole genetic strain in ACT. I'm not gonna name it too much. Shout out, ACT. But fuck, man, it was fucking amazing, man. And I feel like my head's gonna pop off, man.
Nice strain, is it? Yeah. Fuck.
Fucking gets me
Banana
going.
apple, you reckon?
Yeah, mate. It's
not
very
apples
intense.
and bananas.
No, it's like fuck. It's better than T20 in my opinion, because I did get legal cannabis. It got fucking too expensive for me. That shit, that medical stuff. I had Dalfords, Lemnos, and I remember I had one called Red Number One or Number Two Skunk, Lemon Skunk. And then what happened was it got too expensive for me. I couldn't afford it. Then a mate helped me out. Or someone helped me out. I'm not gonna name names, bro. I ain't gonna snitch, bro. And then I now am high as fuck because of this shit, man. Like it's 12 in the fucking morning. I just had coffee, man. I'm fucked. Holy shit, man.
You probably had one too many, bro. You need to go to bed.
Get yourself together or something. Yeah, you probably should. You were sleeping
No.
today with that.
No, but I'm ready. I'm listening to what you guys say.
Like control very much there, Chucky. But anyway.
He's tuning in.
Yeah, bro. I'll let you guys speak.
No, you're right, man.
See, there's a comment there from. Yeah, good to hear some fucking high grade going there. Young boy Pete's protein shake reckons 13 chuff might become legal. I don't know. It's obviously in regards to the today. I didn't even have a look at what's going on or who was there. I did go and vote though today, this afternoon. Interesting. I did notice though there wasn't really anything too dedicated to kind of like the cannabis thing. I seen the Greens yesterday. I'll put it up on the channel. Hopefully next week they're going to put it up, and they put a bill to legalize it in South Australia. Legalize cannabis in South Australia. She said next Wednesday I propose that it be heard. So hopefully we can see what the actualities of the like the fine points and shit of it is. See what it comes down to. But watching the ballot for today, it was not many like. There was one main party in the Senate, Australian Cannabis Party, I think, among 16 others, I think, and then, just didn't seem there was much representation of it, really. So there was a lot of other stuff going around, but anyway, see what happens.
Everyone else making false promises about other shit, mate, that they're not going to keep.
Yeah.
Fuck this government, man. This government needs to just legalize this shit, man. That's all I'm gonna fucking say, man. Like, it's like imagine like if alcohol was illegal, like or like another very important medical herb, there will be more crime, which is more taxes for the prisons. Like people need to like understand that like it's not all about taxes. Like I feel like if it becomes legal and taxes go down on it, I feel like there will be a very widespread growing market for it.
Definitely, definitely. If things were to go legal and things were to that if there was to become a market for what's the word I'm looking for here,
One
Fergo?
of Australia's highest incomes, it would
Fucking
be.
oh yeah, but depending. See, the thing
Well,
is, right, is we've gone and fucking fucked it up from the start by kind of, I think we followed the American model, but the American model didn't fucking work from the start with the whole bullshit. So it's going to be a bit, it'll take us a little bit, but we'll get there. And yeah, once it does get there and fucking, I don't even know the word that I'm looking for the market, but once people can fucking open up shops and like, there's fucking cunts like Compound Genetics, Jungle Boys, fucking Seed Junkie, fucking Tiki Madman and all that over here doing that shit, producing shit and fucking being able to get that out to like dispensaries that is at, a fucking subsidized price or a lower price, then yeah, there'll be a lot more jobs to go around between farms, between customer service, between fucking the packaging side of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want it to go corporate way though. This is the issue, and I don't like as I said before. I don't. I see the way of it's at the moment. This is my intuition. Like the corporate takeover in the sense it's going that way. They come into the scene. They're just scoping what's going on, who's at what positions, of what level of like growability, what position financially they're at, and really they've got like triple amount of bank ready for in a few years to just overfund and invest what they're doing, so they wipe out everything and monopolize it, so that in about 10, 15, 20 years, the youth of today who are there now, who are going to be the consuming market, they're going to look at cannabis as this thing that you go get in the shop out of a plastic little container like a chip packet. It's this branded thing like you go get and have a look. Yeah, we know. So like
I'd prefer it
that's
to
the
be more independently fucking, if that was the
yeah,
case.
like
If it was
I
like
mean,
independent
that's what I
growers
got.
doing that shit.
But I think
he's
they need to
smacking a
give the
banana.
opportunity to the individual. Yeah, um, like give the opportunity to the individual to be growing themselves. Rather than
This,
have to make it a financial thing.
this is
Yeah.
homegrown from ACT, where
Yeah,
you
we know,
you're at
Chook. We know,
Richmond.
Chook. We can figure it out, bro. Where the apple and banana
Oh,
comes from. Like it's good smoke. We understand.
much
Uh,
love, guys.
No, you're right, bro.
Yeah, bro, much love. Just gotta. Oh, I'm gonna smoke up a cone for you. Another one.
so that's a really that's definitely shit. Even to see what it is to entail to get it to the high grade, because even in the position of like that, like everybody likes that bad appeal, that top grade, that smoke. But do you realize what it takes to get it to that? It's like every day nurturing, looking at it, doing it properly, being nice to it to achieve it, then drying it, then curing it. You don't just get it like that. So
Exactly.
you got to
You're
appreciate
putting
the side of
constant
it.
love into it
Yeah, bro. So
and keeping on top of it.
Like it's not just
I
the weed,
strongly believe that.
Yeah,
not that.
it's
mean,
a
Slippy
plant
could
that needs
probably
love. Sorry,
yeah,
but
everything.
it is a plant. it is a plant that needs love and care, and like I feel like when you give it that right amount of love and care, it will reward you with some beautiful flower. You know what I mean? And I feel like when the whoever's doing the cannabis in like the government and that they realize like they need to care for it like a lot more, I guess, and like put a lot more quality like America, I guess, but cheaper prices, but like a lot like
Mhm.
really good quality.
I hope so. You hope that. But obviously, I think the point of business is like profit is the main bit. But as I said too, I reckon like an educated home grower is going to do a better job than the medical, right? Like the flower that the result is better.
Oh
What is
yeah,
there in the medical is pretty good, but somebody, as you just said there, like what's on the American, the top grade in the American market, and even what's on the kind of street market is supposed to be more potent than what's in the medical, but there's
yeah,
the argument that we were getting the lower grade of what's available over in Canada and America. So you hopefully want the Australian guys to consider getting that. That's just the best of the best. Don't get what's good for the price point and what's good for your business to grow it. Get what's most beneficial for everybody. Yeah.
exactly, man, exactly.
Exactly.
You're gonna make coin off it no matter what. You might not make as much, but you're still gonna make a hell of profit. Even if it's like 10% instead of 40% or whatever they make. You know what I'm saying? I think it's anyway. I can't tell them what to do. Let's just I hope. Down to
Yeah, that's it.
straight up. Anything
But,
in some apple
yeah,
and
but these new
banana.
carts, they look like, they could be something to give a try,
It is.
I guess.
It is.
Some good shit, man. It's like smoking real nice. This is my new bong I got. It's like a kind of like it came with a dab tool. I've got another dab rig for oils, but this is like my main one. It's
That
pretty.
that there came with Dab Tool, did it?
Yeah, it came with a dab banger.
Ah, yep.
Yeah,
That's nice. Agung or
it's a Waterfall, man. Very trusted brand. I
Waterfall.
like. I
Yep.
love their bongs. Yeah.
Cool. I noticed I went to actually when I was in ACT like last month. Went to a Billy shop, like it's a pretty cool shop. Like it's similar to Off Your Tree. But I can't remember what it's called. Oh, fuck, I can't even remember the name of it to plug it, man. Um, really
The
good
bong shop.
shop. But anyway, yeah. Oh, I can't remember. But really good. It had such a huge range. Really nice pieces, some hand pieces, and they were decently priced, all in the range of about maybe starting from 30 to 55 max for some really, really nice ones. And then you could see all the branded ones overseas, like up on the
I got
shelf
this
and
one for
sort of
60.
raw. Yeah, so that's all right. And then there's raw there for like cheapest ones. Is what 20 centimeters tall, $450 for a double chamber. They're nice. They are nice bombs, but
Yeah,
at a triple chamber.
yeah. Raw bongs are decent, but fuck me, man. Fuck. It'd be like an ornament, wouldn't it? Like
They
fucking
took
just
it.
smoke out of it once every now and then.
No, I was using it. I liked it. I was using it.
Yeah.
But, they
I'm gonna
came
get
over
some.
looking for somebody else, and like he wasn't there. I fucking they tapped on my door. I was in a granny flat out the back, and because he wasn't there, there was nothing to do with it. He wasn't there. They should have fucked off. And then because I opened the door, a waft of some scent comes out, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to come in now." I'm like, "Yeah, you fucking real." So they come in and just took everything. He took about 70 odd grams of green. That Billy Forte silicone one, and and he like I was like, bro, you're coming here,
I'm
fucking
gonna
like you
catch
were
this
here for
later.
almost
I'm
a week
really
on here.
stoned.
All right, sure. Cheers, brother.
Okay, bro. See you later, bro.
He he left me 2 grams though. He goes, when he left, he gave me the ticket and he goes, go have a look at your drawer. And I knew exactly what he was fucking on about. And because I had a clean bong, it was a glass bong, single one with no resin in it. Hadn't been used because it didn't have a stem. And so he left a cone piece and a couple of grams. And that was it. But he took like 70 something grams. And they're like $600 bong and the silicone one. Silicone ones, have you tried that? Those silicone
The silicone bongs? No, I
Mm.
haven't, bro. No.
They're good for cleaning. I'd say you chuck it in the freezer and in like
Yeah.
3-4 minutes, it's like the resin is
Oh,
frozen.
because the resin
You
hardened.
twist it. Yeah, you twist it and it just cracks off all of it. It's really good.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be heaps easier than fucking salt and metho.
Yeah, it doesn't clean like to the max, but like it's decent. It gets it off.
Gets all the
There's
chunky
that.
shit out.
Yeah, I've never tried using the orange power though. Like,
Don't.
No.
Don't.
nah,
It's
I
a
like
waste of
that.
money,
Orange
man.
power is good. I'm liking it.
Nah,
drops,
man.
good.
Fuck. I'm not sure whether it's the stuff that I used, but I bought it from the fucking bong shop, and I'm pretty sure it was called Orange Power, man. And I fucking put that shit in, man. I wasted so much of that shit trying to clean my fucking bongs. It's like, use this amount. I put it in there, and it's like, it didn't do fucking
It
nothing.
didn't work. True.
Nah. I'm not sure whether it was Orange Power, but it was some type of fucking bong cleaner from the bong shop. So I dare say it was that. But if it
Well,
works,
I've had like when I remember using like this thing called Bong Bath actually from fucking Oputery back. It was probably 15 years ago, but that shit did not work. It worked better on the carpet than it did in the billy. But like the Orange Power from Coles, yeah, it works for me. And the reason why I like it better because I used to always use rice and meso, but then you gotta kind of wash it up and rinse it. Whereas this, you rinse it a bit and it's gone, and it's not really toxic. Like not that the alcohol is toxic, but yeah, I don't know. I find it is quicker and easier because the metho still costs $4 a bottle, right?
yeah, metho is not cheap, man. It's not fucking cheap. And the amount that you use each time to fucking clean it, like, especially if it's bad, like, yeah.
Yeah, pong bong.
Yeah. Fuck. Need to come up with something where you just fucking shake it once, it's fucking gone, fucking obliterated, down the drain, environmental friendly. That would sell like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Just put like 2 drops in the cunt.
Yeah. What are you doing tomorrow, bro? What's the plan?
Fuck, what are we looking at tomorrow? Sunday, fucking not a lot, eh? Just probably, chilling. Fucking hopefully this rain clears up a little bit. Get out the yard and fucking do a bit of cleanup. Got a fucking one out there that's ready, and this rain's hit, and it's just completely fucked things. So I'm hoping it clears up soon because fucking I don't know whether you caught fucking on Hooksters live or fucking Tassie's live. I'm heading out to a fucking cannabis farm. Things pending things pending with fucking a interview that I've got on Monday Arvo. But I'll be heading up there probably within the fortnight. So I kind of want to get shit fucking sorted before then.
Congratulations, bro. Fuck, that's
Cheers,
You trying to
bro.
get a
It's,
job? Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, fucking, it would be as working as farmhand, fucking leading into fucking, well, eventually, I dare say, probably years down the track, leading into a lead grower role because
Yeah,
their
exactly.
lead growers just left after 3 years of being there. So, yeah, left them kind of a little bit stuck at the moment because they've pushed someone else, obviously, into the role, but then obviously their role needs to be replaced. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
fucking 50 to
That could
100
go on
plants a
next
week.
week. Yeah.
Hey,
That's when? Next week, you say? Or
on Monday,
when is
I
it?
got fucking my second interview. I had an interview last night with, oh, sorry, not last night,
Ooh,
Friday night with the farm manager. We got
wow.
along like a house on fire. That was like a 25-minute phone call. He was just basically like asking me about me, like previous job experience. He didn't really give a fuck about, like he said, man, I've heard people like fucking, they've got years of experience. They come in, they can't grow. He goes, I don't care about your experience, which he eventually
You're
asked
willing.
anyway. I said to him, I've got a couple of years, man. Like, I'm not going to say that I'm fucking, someone that I'm not. I went real into depth with basically what I was explaining. So at the end of it, he's like, man, I know that you're not talking shit about what you've done. So, like, that's a good thing to start with. And then basically said, yeah, we'll have a meeting with the crew. And the crew's and I've got this thing called the wanker filter. So providing that you pass the wanker filter, man, he goes, man, you'll be all sweet to come up. Just you'll probably need to find somewhere up this way. It's northern New South Wales, so still within the state. But yeah, fucking I'll need to find somewhere up close to the farm, not too far drive to be able to rent, fucking because it's full time type thing. So yeah, it should be good. Fucking hopefully, providing all things go well. Got my fingers crossed, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
bro. It
I'll
does.
still be around. I want to like try and like pop through everyone's channels at least like fuck 'em once a week to like jump up like now and chat like because fuck if you want to ask questions, man, because obviously like you know it's one of those
You'll be
new
the best
industries.
answer.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
that's it. Like,
that farm that's like
what's that?
uh is it that's a farm who are supplying for medical or they just like they're doing what they're doing?
Yeah, yeah. So they do provide medical. Yep, 120
Wow.
acres.
Is it near Glen Innes by any chance?
Glen Innes. That's fucking what
I think that's it's
north,
kind of
just over the Queensland border, isn't it?
nah, it's in New South Wales. I think it's kind of like mid north New South Wales. It's not
Nah, yeah,
like
nah. It's right up there near the border.
to say anything about it.
Not,
Good on you, bro. Fuck all the best.
yeah, not
Keep
too
that
far
from me.
from the border, bro. So, but yeah, cheers, bro. I appreciate it. Fucking, it'll be good.
Yeah. I'll fucking that's gonna inspire me to fucking look into all that shit. So yeah, be the best. Because as you said, I've even
Bro,
seen on these documentaries who are the like head managers or head growers, they started off at the bottom and just after
yeah.
years of working and loving the plant, obviously as we do, you're something there, you promote it. So fucking know.
The way I see it, bro, and Hook said it a few times, is like the world's your oyster, man. And like, I'm real close friends with Marky, bro. So Marky knows the passion that I have for cannabis. Like, not a lot of people, unless you know me on a personal level. Like, I have always had a very strong passion for cannabis, and it comes from like being in my family for generations too. Like, I've told the story about me pop fucking getting done with the largest grower in New South Wales, and it was one of the first hydro grows too. Like one of the first and largest hydro grows back in the day. And then Dad had a plot that he didn't get done for, but like it's been
Yeah,
in the family for years, man. We've always seen it as like a fucking something that fucking is only beneficial. So
yeah,
I've put a lot of my time and effort into learning shit, man. And Marky like as well, has been fucking a major mentor for me with a lot of things. Like,
Okay.
fuck,
Cool.
if I've had questions, he's answered, and he's also, if he hasn't been able to answer them, bro, he puts me onto a documentary or something because he knows that I'll go and watch it and like sit down,
Okay.
and that's all it is, man. It's putting your time, effort into learning and all that, and getting, and as far as the job goes, getting and looking like everywhere on the internet, man. Like not just like Seek and fucking what is it in Indeed or whatever. Like, because most of the jobs, like that are going to be advertised that we're going to be able to apply for aren't on there.
On Seek, yeah.
Right.
You got to go to the company and go contact us, maybe. You go, look, hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that, like, and like looking through like different cannabis communities as well. Like,
Okay.
it's you got to seek out alternatives. Like, and that's how I came across what I did. Like, I wasn't just going through Seek and all that shit, man. Because if there's one thing I've learned, that won't get you anywhere. Like, even though they do throw jobs up on there, the criteria
Yeah.
is nothing that we're going to be fucking matching up against. You know,
That's
they want
actually
trade
right.
horticulturalists and shit like that.
Yes.
It's wrong.
That's true. I actually saw that probably when I got onto this community. I was interested. I was like, fuck, I'd be so inspired to try and even get into a uni course or some job. So I looked up, and there was a couple just on Seek for one of these major companies. The one down in Victoria, I think that is now grown up. But
Mm.
as you said, you had to be a qualified horticulturist with a university
And
degree.
drug free.
Oh, is it? Yeah, and then yeah, says what? Yeah.
Yeah, most of them, man. Most of them, like that's the thing. You're a medical prescription company, right? And you are basically saying that, okay, we'll prescribe you the shit, but we won't employ you if you're on it. Like, and that's contradictory. Like, that's bullshit. The farm that I'm going to, man, the only thing you can't do, like, they drug test, but they also are medicinal, like, users themselves, so they don't test for cannabis. But you can't smoke tobacco, and that's because of tobacco mosaic virus, which is completely fucking understandable. Which I don't smoke anyway. Like, I spin me yardy, but fuck, I'll smoke spun yardy off the property and I'll smoke me vapes on the property if that's the case. You know what I mean? I'm not too fucking worried about that. But like
Yeah.
that type of shit is the sort of shit, man, that needs to be industry wide. Like, we'll work with you because you're going to work with us, and in turn, like, they're giving employment, they're growing knowledge, and they're probably going to produce a lot better product than all these companies that are just hiring trade horticulturalists, man, or scientists from universities that, like, it's,
I've read a
yeah,
book that, yeah, never partaken.
yeah, yeah. You watch
Oh,
Kevin Jodrey, bro, by any chance?
um,
He's
I
American.
think that's familiar. That name is familiar. Maybe I wouldn't have done it on my own accord just lately. Maybe even like, yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know it off the top of my head, but I think I've heard that name.
Either way, it don't matter. But like, I'll take a quote from him in one of his segments, and it basically, he was saying, man, like, when he's working with people, or like, seeking out companies to work with that basically are going to be handling his product, or he's going to be relying on them for something. Sometimes he'll go to meetings, man, and he'll fucking take papers, weed, to roll a joint. And it's as simple as rolling a joint and either seeing their reaction to you rolling a joint, or seeing their reaction to when you go, oh, here you go, roll yourself one. Like, and he said it, man. Like, those ones that seem sketchy, like, to it, or aren't willing to partake, or don't seem familiar. He goes, I tend to avoid them because they don't have the experience or knowledge that I really want to work with.
Well,
Like,
that's
and it's true, bro. Like,
yeah.
you need that experience. I'm sure
Yeah,
they're
well,
getting knowledge from somewhere, but you need it widespread.
yeah. I think because I mean, they haven't walked yet. For them to be in somebody's shoes to like, talk about the experience. But I think when you're saying before, like they won't hire you because you're smoking because of the stigma. I think it's like strange because, all right, there's a warning on your medication: don't drive the car or operate a heavy vehicle, or machinery and stuff. But it's like, when you're saying these people look at you funny, it's because they think you're going to do something crazy. Like they're giving it as a medication, money for it, and they're growing. Just that kind of grief still stuck in the mind that, you know, if you smoke, then you could be liable to do something. And, I guess maybe it's legal shit too, insurance and liabilities and that. But why would they turn around and say, if the medication
Yeah,
is working?
I get that, bro. It can be
Yeah.
legal shit, liabilities, and all that shit, but it doesn't mean that you can discriminate in that way because you can always then employ that person and give them another job that doesn't give you any liability if they, like, because, like, classic example, right? If you were, I don't know how it is now, but back in the day, say you were to fucking use medicinal, like cannabis as a medicinal, like, you'd get fired from the mines, but you could be on a mine site on endo or oxycontins or fucking shit like that to, be dealing with pain. You just couldn't be driving fucking any of the work utes around the site. You'd have someone drive you around and you couldn't be operating anything. You could still be
Right.
there as a trades assistant handing someone tools. Like, same with fucking if they want to
Okay.
discriminate like that, you could still be a trimmer or something like that, trimming leaf off a bud. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
the
Exactly.
we need to be more accepting Australia wide, like of just medicinal cannabis across all industries, man. Once that happens, things will be great because people like me, I couldn't stay in electrical, which was the industry I was previously in because of me medicinal cannabis grow, and that's shit. Like I should have been able to complete my apprenticeship, but no, because I choose to, better my health because I've got Crohn's disease. I can't just go, oh, I'll stop fucking taking it. Like, fucking, I couldn't continue with it. But, I'm
Yeah.
on to better things now. So fuck that.
Oh, I know the Jodrey fella too. Although not to just fucking, I know you're talking about. But that's interesting. Even why do they? Yeah, I'm like, why would they say you can't work for us even in that fact? Like you just explained, all right,
Be,
you can take up a position.
mm, mm. Because, okay, so for me, I was going from solar electrical to being a liney, basically. So working on the power line. So for them, it was basically I was too much of a liability working around high voltage electricity. But like I said to them, like if I was on endone, would that change things? And the guy turned around to me and said, "Oh, if you could get on endone, that'd be great, mate." And I just as soon as he said that, I was like, "Yeah, no worries, man. Well, I'll talk to me doctors. I'll get back to you." I just never got back to him, like. Because you're
Wow.
contradicting yourself, man. You're saying I'm too much of a liability because I'm on medicinal cannabis, but then I just asked you if I got an endo, would it be all right? Yeah. We'd be able to work around that.
That's really crazy. So it's all pretty well.
That's
That shows you
it's
that it's all, that's just bullshit.
it is, man. It's pretty fucked the way it is at the moment. I've got confidence it'll change eventually because
Yeah, yeah,
they can't just keep. There'll be eventually, man. There'll be too many people that are medicating
mm-hmm.
with it, and there'll be this scale tipping where people are losing their jobs because they're on it, and
Yep.
they'll see this and they'll go, okay,
Yeah.
well, we got to stop fucking this shit because like these people
Or
are losing their
industry will
jobs for
be
no
they
reason.
need them. They might even
Yeah.
need those people in the industry for the skills.
Yeah.
They're like, well, people are gonna have to change this, and then yeah, you'll see that the person who's medicated can do that job, which you fucking need him to do. Which is,
Yeah.
It
Exactly.
will, as you said, like, it'll totally roll out like that eventually, because it seems it's just paperwork, you know.
It's just a
Like, they're
matter
just
of
keeping
time,
it
bro.
themselves.
It is. It's just a matter of time. You're studying fucking. What are you studying at uni? You're studying something to do
Oh,
with plants, aren't you? Or are you studying like
not at the moment.
indigenous
I'm
studies?
just taking Indigenous Studies and Sonic Arts. So it's like audio engineering, and then
Oh yeah.
but I'm doing a Bachelor of Arts. So I
Oh
did
yeah.
international business. Um, so I'm thinking get out of that subject and try and find something which is going to be more either relative to plant work or even kind of like social work with people who use that are dealing with drug issues and things like that. Because I really relate to that, and can I find myself still watching it and then resonating with it. So
Could you see yourself making a change, like working like in that?
yeah, I do because I
Yeah.
mean, I even like if I see people who are on that path, I can understand them. If I see yous, I try to say, "Come on, man." I understand because when you're there, you don't. If somebody's telling you, "Oh, don't do that," you do better.
Yeah.
That's not going to work. Like, so it's up to them. They're going to have to. The change comes from them. You're going to have to want to do it yourself. And that's the only way. So you just got to be there for them, I guess, as much as you can, and try and
Chase it, brother.
show them
Fucking
still right. Yeah, that's. I mean, shit. I'll do it. That's why I actually like. I'll do it. I'm gonna drop the business topic, and this stuff. I went to the uni fella and asked him. It's up to me to kind of. I would what would be a course to do to get into that field, but he didn't really know. So I've got to kind of go to those faculties and talk to them. So it's up to me to do a bit more research. But yeah, I'll do it. I mean, do that, and I mean, fuck. Even like, because it wouldn't be for that reason of the social thing. It's not really as much work because it's something I like studying. I know about same way as the plant work for like starting in the bottom or whatever. Like, and everybody probably loves that position. Like, I mean, that sort of work, but you're doing it, and you'll find yourself promoted because you've got so much interest in it anyway, right? And like,
100%, man.
yeah, it'll just it
Bro,
won't even be work.
if you're the very best at what you do, then there's no one holding you back. Like, people will see that you excel far beyond your peers in your company, and they'll go, "Man, this guy's a leader. We need him in a leadership role." Like, he's not a follower. He's going to lead our team to success.
Mm-hmm. And then if you probably don't, if they don't, you'll go snap off on your own and bloody win on your own teammate. Like, really, yeah.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Well, that's it. You got to know your own worth in life, bro. Like, if you're not getting fucking what you're worth, well, there's no use fucking staying there, man. Like, doesn't matter how good the fucking shit is. Like, and that comes in all aspects of life, bro. Relationships, work. If you're not getting your worth or treated how you should be treated as a person, well, you need to go elsewhere and find a better energy, a better positive energy, because positivity brings positivity. If you're positive, you're going to go further in life than being negative and down. I've been there and I've done that shit like for many fucking years, and it didn't get me anywhere. And I was the Paul me, sympathetic, fucking, because, you know, like, fuck, not gonna lie, it's been a few years since I seen my son, but there was for reasons. Like, I see him over FaceTime. I mean, there's been a few years since I've seen him face to face, but I used to fucking cry Paul me, man, because of it. But I picked my ass up, thought, you got to be a man, fucking actually grow the fuck up, balls up, get somewhere in life, so that way you can fucking show your son that you've done fucking everything that you could to fucking be there for him, at least at a distance, even if it is just through FaceTime. Like, and that's fucking paid off, because fuck, in a month I seen him for the first time in 3 years. So since I fucking became positive, a lot of things have changed for me. Like,
That's awesome.
and that's at different stages as well.
Wow. Well, fucking hope it keeps even getting better, bro. That's good. You saying these things, man. Like, and it seems it did go falling in places. So you know, it's good, bro.
It does,
keep
man.
going.
It
And I
does.
guess visioning the path too. You need to kind of have a plan and have a picture of where you want to take things. Don't just let them, you know, come and then you deal with them, because it's you're more likely to slip up and then, you know, let it stumble, rather than having a plan, vision, like step by step.
Yeah, and if you slip and stumble, man, it's about getting back up as well. Like, have a plan, clear plan, set out. I find, like, you've got to have a goal. Everyone's got to have a goal in life. Like, it's just important to work towards.
Yeah.
And man, have another goal, because you got to set alternative goals in life to achieve. Because if we ever fucking just set one goal and achieve that, then we get to this state of comfortability and we stop trying. So you set yourself goals at different levels that you find yourself can achieve, that it is achievable, and you slowly break those milestones, and eventually you're going to get on this fucking continuous roll of naturally doing it. You're not even trying anymore to break these milestones, because you're just going with the flow, bro.
Yeah. I think, that's the point. Like, what I just thought then, it's like making, when you said, you know, trying to have another goal, I was thinking, like, all right, just say you're kind of like a dark thought, I guess, but as sympathy to people in it, but then I'll turn it positive. It's like, if you wanted to become Olympic 100-meter runner or some shit, whole your life, right, as a youth, and that's your goal. That's your goal. You're just training just to do that, and then just say by tragedy, horrifically, you're nearly there, and then an accident comes, and you lose you lose your leg or use of your leg, so you can't run anymore. There's no way, you know, a lot of people would be tragic and break down. But I was thinking, to make it positive, because your second goal could be like, all right, I can't run, but maybe I can coach running or some shit like that. You know, still be involved, try and progress. Yeah.
Yeah. Or man, if you're a fucking Olympic sprinter and you lose your legs, what's stopping you from going and being a Paralympic fucking gold medalist?
Okay.
Like,
There you go.
You perfected your craft already. Stay in that craft and fucking, man, like that's the thing. Like, yeah, like I like the way you're thinking. Like, you've got to go on to an alternate path, coaching, going on to the Paralympics, whatever. Fucking, that's what I'm getting at. It's important to strive for what you want to get, where you want to get in life. But like I said, those milestones are fucking important, because, you know, at least if you don't get to fucking being the Prime Minister of America, you might fucking Prime Minister of America, President of America, you might be the Prime Minister of Australia. I don't fucking know. It's just a fucking analogy I wanted to fucking throw out there, but it didn't fucking work. Oh, that was a fail. Nah, that didn't go all right. That was a major fucking fail.
Oh, we know what you're talking about. You want to be the leader of the country. Okay.
yeah, like no, fuck it. There goes. Yeah, I'm done with that for the night. I'm done preaching.
No, that's good. Well, it worked out. We're talking good shit. It's been an hour too, so I'm like, I'll shut it down anyway. We'll have a Billy, and then thanks
No, that's
everybody
been
for
good,
tuning
brother.
in.
I appreciate it, kicking it with you, man. Fucking
No, it's
sorry
good,
to the
man. I
chat
thought,
if I've fucking been an ignorant cunt. Like I haven't checked
no
chat,
way,
so
man. No, that's what I'm saying. I was just about to say that's kind of the right direction I want to take this thing because, like, that was all kind of what's the word?
fluent.
Meaningful content, which can which is it's reality, and it could hopefully help somebody, and to go in a good
Oh,
like ideas, and so that's what I'm about. I'm not really like, I understand, and that's how I want to take channel because in the same breath, there's people who are new to it, like just say, how like people. Chucky was on before, being like, "Oh, I'm Blaze," which is great, and I understand that, and that's the fascination of the beginnings of it. But there's
mm,
so much more to it, and there's maturity
mm,
about it too. So, and this is what I want to really get, just change this, because that's not going to change the stigma. When when
mm,
when somebody's gone, that, like, somebody who doesn't understand it and listens to
mm.
the reefer madness kind of thought, they're gonna go, "There's your example." So
Yeah,
yeah, it's like,
nah, fuck,
and
man.
like this anyway.
Sorry
I
for
mean,
cutting you off.
no, not at all. I mean, I'll just say, like, these two or two. I mean, I did it. We all did it, as probably because it is such a fascinating thing when you first get into it. Like, where's this shit been? It's amazing. This dope been, and that hopefully that see, that's another really good point. Hopefully that um, passion or love and experience can be grown and nurtured into something of a career, of, say, like the path that you could be going on, rather than slipping up in the justice system at fucking like a teenager, and then you stumble over this little, over your fascination with the plant, a herb, man.
Mm,
Which,
mm,
that's a really good point there, because if you're somebody who's in that position and you're wow, all great, but you get caught up in the system and you start falling down. Not falling down,
mm.
but because it does entail, once you're in there, it's difficult to find your way out. Like,
It is, but it's not
whereas if,
impossible.
no, not impossible at all. Word to it, not impossible at all. Um, even while you're in there, you can work way out, but and as we do, but if those stigmas out, I mean, like, if those legislations were out there on cannabis, if he was allowed
Mm.
to cultivate his love, it could be a good thing. So anyway, but,
Yeah, man.
not
Yeah,
shouting out to Chucky at
I
all,
agree
man.
to that.
But I'm just saying, like, fucking, it's just the way I want to do it. But anyway, I'll shut it down. Fucking, do you want to say anything? Just to shut it off. Just tell
Nah,
everybody.
man. Fucking cheers for having us on. Cheers, chat, for fucking staying by for the hour if you're still around. Like,
Yeah, there's a few
hit
people.
like.
There's like 5 people still running around there.
Yeah,
But
I can't see who's still viewing. So, but yeah.
oh,
Thanks for fucking staying with us.
oh, there's 4 now. Yeah, anyway. Peace. I'll be good. Chuffing the church tomorrow. Fucking chili beach.